Hello everybody, and welcome back to Space Mechanic Simulator. Last time we worked on this funny looking satellite thingy over here. Also, that's the near side of the moon, Maria. Yet the Earth is over there, facing what I would assume would be the far side. It's fine, don't worry about it. We already know this game has a few problems, but I guess I'm still having fun with it. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully we don't have any more problems. This mission took me way too long to get figured out. We did manage to do it in the end, thankfully. Anyway, I think we do have diagnostics level 2 training. I thought I already did diagnostics level diagnostics level 3 training for D2, and then we can finally get into electronics. So yeah, I think we'll pick up diagnostics level 3. We'll go ahead and do that real quick, and hopefully that'll make the rest of our missions way easier. There's just a lot of quirks in hard mode, I think, they didn't really think through. Like, because hard mode doesn't tell you what the broken part is. But there's also, like, glitches where sometimes the part you want to remove, it won't let you remove it. Or, like, if it's not part of the mission, it doesn't even tell you that it's not part of the mission, it just doesn't let you do it. So, this game has quite a few quirks, but, we're making it work here. So yeah, let's go ahead and do diagnostics level 3. It's going to cost us 10,000. We definitely have enough money to do it. So yeah, let's learn the final level of diagnostics.
Using multimeter to diagnose electric devices. Welcome to your advanced diagnostics training. Approach to the panel. It is marked on your HUD.
Approach the pen, approach the pen, approach the pen, approach. Alright, go bring her down to a stop. Wait, shift is stop. Alright, we'll go and up our light a little bit. Alright, screwdriver. Yeah, I decided to not use controller. I think controller was taking way too long to just do simple things as well. So we're back to keyboard and mouse, which is fine.
Before we begin, scan QR code on TST EB1 box cover to get a diagram.
So I just gotta unplug my wheel and my side stick before playing, but I'm hoping to maybe get like a USB switch so that I can just flip a switch, and that'll be all good. So yeah, we'll go ahead and scan a QR code.
Good. Now open the box.
Alright, we got our thing. Get our screwdriver. Zap these off.
We will do measurements and learn more about various signals in our current training set. Many of them are standard signals you will find on most other objects. Select multimeter from your tools menu now. Multimeter has 4 different modes. We will start with DC mode, which means direct current mode. Click on handle on the left side of meter, or press the assigned buttons to select DC. Direct current means constant signal, such as power supply, slowly changing control signals, etc. These signals have no frequency and no shape. They're just voltages. Measure port P plus of controller TSTAM1 by pointing at it and holding the assigned button.
So I guess this is TSTAM1, that's P1, so we are going to measure it.
Standard voltage should be 12 volt. Now measure port P minus.
I don't know, spacecraft operated on the same principles of cars.
You should see 0 volt here. When controller isn't starting up, you should always start by checking if it has power. If power is there but controller does not respond to reset switch, you will know it's the controller that is faulty. Of course, there may be other reasons why PLC is not fulfilling its function, but lack of power and faulty device are the only reasons why it would be completely irresponsive.
Yeah.
Now measure port A2 and observe it for a while.
Alright, observe port A2.
Note that while most of the time it shows 0 volt, from time to time it puts out 12 volt or minus 12 volt. That's because this is a signal controlling antenna arm motor. Look at the diagram now using assigned button. See? Port A2 has cable AM1 connected to it, and that cable goes to port AM1. If you look at antenna symbol, you will notice that antenna's first motor is controlled by signal from port AM1. You should be able to hear antenna rotating when this signal is active.
Alright, so if we scan this, actually if we zoom out, can we like get both of these in frame? Possibly. So there's the antenna. I can't. You gotta be pretty zoomed in to actually... Oh no, there we go. So there we go. I have this put. See? When we get voltage, the antenna moves. Very cool.
Now try measuring port A3 of controller TSTA-M1.
So
This one shows 0V because it's an alternating current, meaning it has either a sine or square shape and a certain frequency. Since the signal is oscillating, its average value is 0V, and that's what the meter will show. Now switch multimeter to AC mode and try measuring port A3 again.
AC.
Now we can see 12V of alternating current. Let's have a quick look at our diagram to see what kind of signal this is. As you can see, port A3 of controller TSTA-M1 is connected to port AM2 in the box. Now look at antenna symbol. Port AM2 is the sensor signal from antenna motor. This is why knowing how to read diagrams is important. Following the trail is the bread and butter of any diagnostic task. Close the diagram and let's go back to measuring. Let's try measuring port P+ again, but this time in AC mode. As you can see, we get 0V on power supply of our controller. This is because power supply is constant voltage, so multimeter is not detecting any amplitude here. You always need to use DC mode for constant voltage and AC mode for dynamic signals. Otherwise, you will get wrong reading. You would be surprised how many space mechanics keep making this particular mistake, so stay sharp. Let's go back to our port A3 again. Keep measuring it using nothing, right? It just keeps showing 12V. That's because antennas need to be angled very precisely, and using voltage to encode information from motor sensor is a bad idea. Voltage value is too susceptible to interference and cannot be used to pass precise values. We instead use frequency of signal to encode values.
Okay.
Switch to Hertz mode now. And now let's repeat our measurement. Hold your probe at port A3 and listen.
Yeah, so now we're watching this. So it's transmitting 400 kilohertz, now 502 kilohertz every time the angle changes. So we'll go ahead and zoom out again. We can look at that while also probing this. Oh, come on. There we go. Also, and you can see as it moves, we're getting different kilohertz. So they can be pretty confident that this is functioning nominally. If this wasn't working, we could assume that the angle sensor is bad.
Now let's see if you can read diagram correctly. Solve this quiz. Feel free to bring up scanned blueprint as many times as you want using the assigned button.
Oh, we got a quiz. All right, so which controller is responsible for receiving and transmitting signals through antenna TSTA? Well, we can look at this. We have open notes for our quiz. TSTA M1. So A2 and A3 go to the antenna, and then P and those are just P+ and P- are for those, PPPN. I don't think those are over here. And then RS1 is to RS1. Okay. TST-B. Okay. So A2 and A3. Through antenna TSTA. Oh, which controller is responsible? We have AM4 and AM3 as well. So it's M1 and M2. Both have motor angles, right? Oh, receiving and transmitting signals. That would be ATR and ARC, right. ATR and ARC go to TSTA-TR. So it's TSTA-TR. I think I can only select, oh, I can select multiple, but I think it's just TSTA-TR because it's ATR and ARC, and those go to TSTA-TR. Which port on this controller is responsible for providing signal for the antenna transmitter? So the transmitted signal goes through ATR, and that comes through A2. Which port on this controller is responsible for reading signal? That would be A3 for ARC. A3. Good job, correct answer. Yay.
I think you deserve a little reward. Switch your multimeter to oscilloscope mode, which now checks signal at port A2 of PLC controller TSTA-TR. This is the signal sent to antenna to be transmitted. It's a sine wave because sine waves are the standard choice for long-range transmissions. As you can see, frequency keeps changing. That's our encoded data. You will see something similar on a 3-port receiving signal from antenna.
Uh-huh. Very cool.
Now let's measure port A3 of controller TST-AM1 using oscilloscope. As you can see, this one is not a sine, but a square. This is because square signals give a very sharp frequency reading. They may not be as good for transmitting wirelessly, but they're very good for precise data sent locally by wire.
Gotcha.
I hope you will remember today's lessons. This is the most advanced diagnostics license you can get and requires proficiency with diagrams. If you do not read diagrams carefully, you are very likely to make simple mistakes like using DC mode to measure AC signal or measuring the correct port, but on the wrong controller. Always double-check yourself and don't let confusion get the best of you. That's it. Feel free to play around and measure things. Don't forget to clean up when you're done. At this level of expertise, you would have no excuse. Your Level 3 diagnostics license has been granted. Congratulations, my friend, and welcome to the big league.
The big league. All right. We are the top diagnostics of the thing or something. I don't know. We know how to diagnose things, I tell you what. We don't know how to fly, but we know how to diagnose things. So yeah, let's get on with the mission, and hopefully we can actually figure it out without too much issue. Alright, so yeah, next up we have diagnostics for electricity, which seems like a lot of these require E1 and E2, okay. Pipe problem, this one.
The cooling system is not working properly. Some pipe must be blocked. Check what happened.
Hopefully we can get this figured out pretty quick, knowing what we have learned and all that. So let's get over here. Looks like a pretty big satellite. Seem to be over the USA. USA! Alright, we got a panel up here. Is this the one they want us to look at? We got LG1, okay. Alright, we can remove LG1. That is electrics though, so ideally probably don't want to mess with that. Let's go around to the other side. Ooh. Just keep looking. Okay, let's get around these solar panels. Okay, LG2. Alright, here's our pipes. So what we're going to go ahead and do is pull out our IR camera. And we can't really see much with the IR camera. What we're going to do is reference. We're going to go to measure. So we're going to measure all these. -12, -8, -12, -13. And just see, aha, these look slightly different. So these are -6. And these are -12. So the fact that these are a bit higher makes me think that these are the culprits here. Right here. Those seem fine. Those are all the same color. These ones slightly different. So we're going to set our reference to -6. Because that's what this is. And then reduce our margin all the way down. So that way we're just looking at this. Yes, see, we got flow here. And then it stops. And it stops before... Or it might be... The clog might be here. Let's see. Let's pull up the palm top now to see which way this all flows. So scan QR. Alright. So water... I don't think we're looking at the... No, we're looking at the water loop. Okay. So water comes in through BCP2, and then it goes out BCV1 into BCP1. Okay. So, alright. So, okay, so it comes in here? Is that what we're saying? Yeah, the water comes in BCP2, and then out BCV1. Or BCP1. Okay, so the clog is probably right around here, unfortunately, before the valve, so I don't really think there's much we can do about that. So we're just gonna have to yank these bolts off and suffer the consequences that these pipes, we can't really do anything about it because it's before the valve. I mean, we can at least shut the valve here, so that way nothing backflows, but Yeah, it's all before the valve, so I don't really think there's much we can do to prevent it from leaking. Yeah, there's our pipe right there. Why do we got 2 bad pipes? I think that's it. Why do we have 2 bad ones? Did the game glitch again? Oh yeah, because I'm supposed to have 2, oh no, I have 2 mounts. I have 2 bad pipes, okay. I just don't think they'll let me install the bad pipes, so let's just fly away. Maybe it is actually 2 bad pipes, but yeah, we'll go ahead and repair these. But yeah, see, look, I'm learning. So yeah, it's just the thermal camera, you can see differences, but it's not going to be dramatic unless you go into reference mode and actually tune down the margin a ton. Which, I mean, makes sense. You're not going to see like 100-degree difference. But yeah, we just need to... I mean, even the measure mode kind of showed the thing. Alright, inventory, your items. So let's see, we have 2 Pipe 40 R10s. Pipe 40 R10s. We have these here. I guess probably be best to repair. I don't know if we've learned how to recycle stuff yet. Can we recycle these yet? Recycle. Cannot be recycled. Well, fine. So can we repair these? 32 grams of aluminum. We have that. Rubber, steel. I think we have all that. Invigilator. No, we don't. Rubber? Rubber. Alright, let's buy some rubber. Just a little bit. Like 5 grams. There we go. And now we should be able to repair these. No? What are we out of now? Steel? Steel. Alright, we'll buy like another 10 grams of steel. Alright, and then we can repair this pipe. Wonderful. And we do have these pipes on the shuttle that we could buy and then repair. Back again. We're okay. Top off while we're here. Always a good idea to top off, I think, while you're back at the shuttle. Alright, so let's get these back installed. Pipe. Pipe. That's it. I don't know where the other pipe came from. It might have duplicated itself or something. That'd be kind of funny. Or maybe there was a pipe in the pipe. Alright, so let's open this back up now that everything's flowing. And then we can check our IR camera again to make sure. Yeah, everything looks good. Increase the... Well, actually, we want to change the reference to -6. Yeah, all that looks good. Actually, we can just go to like measure mode, and yeah, we can see it's all nice and kind of yellow. So I think we did it. Button it all back up, and mission accomplished. Hey, we did it. We getting good at this. We getting good at the space mechanicing. We got an extra pipe. I guess I'll just go ahead and sell that onto the shuttle. Sir, you had a case of pipe in your pipe, and that's why it wasn't working. Happens to the best of us, I know. Alright. Get rid of it. $4. Yeah, give me these. Give me these. Let me fix these. Can't recycle. I don't know why I can't recycle things yet. I wonder if I need to learn how to, or if maybe these just can't be. Or maybe stuff that's 60% health can't be recycled? I don't know. I don't know. I'll just hold on to these for now, though. And then we will finalize the mission. Confirm. Hey, there we go. Alright, next up. We do have rover training. We could learn how to do rovers. But we also have It's-a-me, Space Mechanic. Oh, in that same moon satellite.
Once again, something has clogged the...
But we can go ahead and repair these pipes just in case that is the issue. It'd be funny if it was literally the exact same pipes, and we can just hot swap them real quick. Trade resources, let's get a bit more rubber. Like 10 grams, and then steel. We'll get like 100 or something, I don't know. Sure. And that should be enough to repair these, hopefully. I think we have plenty of aluminum. Probably need to buy more, actually. Aluminum. Yeah, barely. Barely don't have enough. Get another like 10 or so grams. Sure. Alright, so repair these pipes, so now we got 2 good pipes. And yeah, if those are the ones that are broken, these exact ones, then we can deal with, we can you know, fix them. But yeah, we know this satellite now. After the chaos of last time, we now know how to deal with this thing. See, I thought these were like the only panels we could access. Looks like we can access this one. No, can't access this one. It's not letting us, so we fly away. So they don't want us there. They probably want us back over here again, if I were to guess. Yeah, we can pull this off. That's the electrics. We don't want to be here. Alright, let's go around to the other side. Is it right here? Yeah, elongate 2. Alright. Same kind of setup as the other one, so let's have a look-see on the... No, not multimeter, the IR camera. Set this to measure mode. So that's negative 26. Negative 38. And then negative 30, 29. Oh yeah, I see. Right about here seems to be the clog. So it might be this pipe right here. If it's the same kind of flow as the other one, let's just double check. Because it looks the same, but is it the same? Yes. Water loop comes in with V2 through the pump and out. Or it comes in WP1, and then it goes out WP2. That's not what we're seeing here, though. What? Unless this is the water pipe? That might be the water, actually. Oh, yes, this is ammonia. Okay, so yeah. Into, out 1. So, comes into, out 1. This is ammonia instead of water on this one. But same kind of thing. So we can shut this. Not like it probably will matter at all, because I think we're removing it before the valve, because I'm pretty sure the clog is right here in the valve. So bop, bop, bop. Yep. Luckily we can just put that right back in very quickly. And how's that for a rapid repair of your spacecraft? That's it, right? Just check on the IR camera again. Alright. Open the valve. This should start going. You should all be the same temperature, 28, 29. Once this pump kicks on. Alright, there we go, pump is kicked on. So we should be good now. Yeah, that's really warming up there. Alright, I'm gonna say we did it. I'm gonna say we did the job. Yeah, that's open, yeah. I think we just did it so fast the game didn't realize that we were done. We're just so good at being space mechanics that they don't even realize that we've completed the mission. We brought the pipe that we knew was gonna be bad. So barely any of your ammonia leaked out. You are welcome. Missions. Finalize. Yeah, there we go. Yep, see, no penalties. Done. Did it. Sorted. Battery malfunction, that's an easy one. Yep, battery malfunction, super easy.
During the scanning of the atmosphere, one battery was damaged. Replace it so we can complete the measurements.
Yep, so because we know it's a battery malfunction, that means we can just go ahead and get a battery ready. Okay, trade items. Oh no, we have a battery we can buy. Awesome. Alright, so we'll just buy that. Confirm. And then we can sell maybe our good pipe back. Well, that's only 4. Fine, whatever. You take that, and we'll just take our good battery and be on our way. We'll be on our way to the satellite. Okay, I think it's this one, because this was the electric panel. Yeah, LG1. Yep, so it's one of these batteries right here. Or it could be both. What's the chances it's the first one I grabbed? Yeah, 20%. Boop. Sorted. Alright, we'll see if it's just that one. It might be the other one too. And if that's the case, yeah, we need to go fix it. Boop. 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 Alright, there's your satellite back up and running. Right? Yep. Aha. Woohoo! Nice. Alright. Pipe work. Pipe it up. Short circuit. So yeah, a lot of electrical stuff has now come available. No power. Find out why the MCA1 antenna is not working at all.
Find out why the MCA1 antenna is not working at all.
That's what I just said. Well, I have no idea where to begin with this, so we're just gonna head straight to it. Looks like we're somewhere over... Can't really make out any land masses, unfortunately. Alright, we got a lot of panels here. So we got this one. Okay, this one is one that we can do something with. So let's see what's here. Pit stop master. Open panel with 6 screws in less than 4 seconds. Alright, so this is pumps. I don't really think we have any issues here. I guess we can just check the IR camera. Just look. Yeah, these all seem to be pretty fine, so I don't think there's anything for us to worry about here. We'll just leave it uncovered, though, just in case there is something that we need to check out here. But I doubt it. Ooh. It says it was power problems with an antenna. So let's see, we got curve panel 2 here. Okay, we can do something with this one. Okay, this is just pipes. Oh, we still have that bad pipe on us. I was like, what's this pipe doing here? Measure. So is this all like 23? Yeah. I mean, it didn't say we had to do anything with pipes, so I think these are all fine. I'm just gonna put this panel back on. I don't think we even need to be in here. I don't think we even need to be in that section. Let's go over here. Okay, this is telling us the battery. It's interesting how it tells you, like, it shows you, like, this is the stuff that goes here. So that's kind of useful. So we know, okay, this is an electric panel. And they did say it was an electrical problem, so let's open up here. And, yeah, I can see there's no PLCs working. So could it be a battery? Possibly. Possibly the battery's dead. See, that would do it. What's in this big electric box? Oh. I can just unbolt it, but yeah, okay. Can't do anything else with it, probably because they don't want us doing anything else with it. Okay, so I think we just need a battery. Either way, we'll just go get a battery, or go fix one up. I believe your solar panels are facing the wrong way. See, the sun is over there. So you want to aim those, yeah, okay. You're not working properly, so maybe that's why those aren't working. It has no power, no battery. Therefore the solar arm servos may not be working properly, which would also exacerbate the problem. Right, like if you lose power, can't run the solar arm servos, then you have even less power to run the solar arm servos. And yeah, you just... Goodbye, spacecraft. But that's why we're here. So people don't have to say goodbye, spacecraft. Alright, do we have plastic? We have 35 grams of plastic. Copper and rubber is what we need. Okay, I might just need to buy rubber. Like, I'll just buy, like, 20 grams of it. And then I think we have enough to repair this 34% battery. No, we do not. What do we need? 35. Okay, we have the rubber. Ah, we need 1 more gram of plastic. Alright. Doop. Oh, 1 gram. There we go. There we are. At the service station. Just make sure we're all topped off. And let's head back. Alright, let's plug in a fresh battery. See if that does anything. Alright, I can get these turned back on. Okay, that's charging. So it makes me think we did a good job here. Alright, let's get this bolted back on. Get that bolted back on. Get the electric box cover back on with the screws. Alright, and bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Fly away from that. And then we'll go ahead and get this panel back on. And hopefully everything should be working now. Yep, there we go. Oop, nope. So it's a simple battery replacement, is all that was. And let's see, are the solar panels now facing... I think so. I think they're facing a different direction. I don't know. The sun's now behind the Earth, so bad timing. But luckily, hopefully it'll be fine. Missions finalize. Confirm. Very good. Alright, well I think that's probably going to do it for today. We got a couple more. Something is dripping, but I think next time we got a lot of missions that require electronics level, so yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and learn electronics level 1 next time. Maybe we'll just do one more. Pipe work. Something is dripping. 16th repair of this satellite. Alright, let's have a look-see. This will be the last one, though.
Here we go again. Something is wrong with these pipes, because every now and then they leak. This is the 16th repair of this satellite. Locate the leak and try to fix it.
Alright, 16th repair. Goodness. Hopefully we're the ones that put an end to this leaky boy. You're such a leaky boy, aren't you? Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, we can get into this panel. Bang. I don't think we care about anything in here, actually. No pipes. I guess maybe once you get to see, like, all the different types of satellites, then maybe you'll get an intuition for, like, oh, this is where I actually need to go. But yeah, this is the first time we've seen, I think, this type of satellite. I mean, it's similar to ones we've seen before, but... And to be honest, I don't remember. But yeah, this is definitely the pipe area, because it's showing us our little pipe. I guess that's another little hint I was talking about earlier. Well, yeah, you should probably always have some broken stuff in your inventory, so that way when you hover over the panel, it'll show you, like, oh yeah, this is the one with the pipes. Alright. So let's give this IR camera a look. Let's set our FOV a bit further. Maybe not that much. There we go. Alright, and then go to measure mode. So this is all 15, 16. Looks like it's happening somewhere. Yeah, right about here. That's all negatives. Okay, so let's close this valve. Assuming it comes from this way and flows out this way from CP1. There's our diagram. There it is. Yep, in CP1, out CP2. So that gives us an exact thing that we need to remove. Probably this elbow pipe right here. Yep, I'm pretty sure this one's probably fine. At least, if it is, we'll probably just leave it for now though, because it is the valved pipe, so we don't want to make the leak any worse. Okay, inventory your items. So 90-degree pipe, 240 steel to fix that one. Goodness. We have a 90-degree radius 10 pipe. Would that be cheaper just to buy this? 36 versus if I were to buy 240 steel. Yeah, that'd be way more. Yeah, it's 1,200 for 240 steel. So yeah, it's just cheaper to buy this. It's only 36. I suppose we're in a pretty high lunar orbit. It's pretty cool. Are we in a high lunar orbit or a high Earth orbit? I don't know. Because we're close to the moon, but are we that close to the moon? I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Alright. Yeah, that all button back in. Wrench. Go up a little bit so I can reach that hole. Open the float. And shabop. Alright. Well, anyways, that was a pretty simple fix. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos, have a great rest of your day, and yeah, next time we're going to be learning our first level of electronics training, opening up more jobs for us to do. But yeah, I feel like I am finally getting a hang of this game, and all its quirks, I guess. I feel like with how big the tutorial was, that is something they should have elaborated on. You know, the fact that panels, if it doesn't let you open them, it's the panel you don't want to be accessing. I figured they could add a lore reason to why that is. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, I just think it's kind of interesting that. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.